Okay, I'll tell you what entourage is. That is what it is. Entourage toss. That
Bonus
means
point,
the team
Vijayanagara
that
Veers.
travels with the celebrity. So the celebrity is Swami Sudhakar and Palani Tuskers are all the entourage there.
Yes, and
And that's it.
the celebrity continues to showcase his
Red or red?
celebratory
1
skills,
point,
although he's
Palani
not
Tuskers.
celebrating, and we're sure
Jersey
his
number
team is
18
celebrating
out.
as they get another point.
Yeah, very much. Very much. Now again, already, see, I'll tell you something. With the all out that was being inflicted, okay, when they have come out, they've I think just scored 1 point, one great point. That's it. And I think now they are on the verge of another all out already.
Yes, and we can see 8 minutes 45 seconds is what's pending, which means Mr. Sainin will have to go in and get a point in order to make things easier for him because I
I
think that
love
is
the way that
also
you
a lot
pronounce.
more difficult. I
What
was
did you
I was
pronounce his name as?
contemplating the pronunciation.
It's Sinan. It's Mohammad Sinan. Right.
Red or out? 1 plus 2,
I
3
love the
point.
way you said
Palani
that.
Tuskers.
Relevant with the diving ankle hold.
Vijayanagara Veers all out.
Gets Mohammad Sinan again and all out. Yeah, it generally happens, Ryan, because you come in from, that sort of a world where everything is too classy and everything is too, flashy of the names as well. Yeah, like James Ryan. It looks like,
Substitution,
yeah,
Vijayanagara Veers.
James Bond's brother. Sudhakar has scored 7
16
back-to-back
out,
super tens.
1 in.
And no wonder that he will be breaking Arjun Rati's record very soon. Arjun Rati's got 11 back-to-back super tens, remember?
Red.
Right? And I think the only way Sudhakar is going to sit in the bench is when they substitute him, like you said in the previous games.
Yeah.
Like he's just played 30 minutes, so there needs to be a way for this defense to send Sudhakar to the bench through their own merit because Sudhakar does not have any plans. I think the only way Sudhakar goes is when his coach calls him and tells him, okay, fine, you've had enough, get back to the bench and sit.
Yeah, it's Illavarsan actually saying you've had enough, but all the other opposition coaches just said, we've had enough. That's what happened. How do you even plan against him is a big question as Madhu Kaverappa comes in. He's got all the options, he's got the bonus, he's got that high line defense of the covers. Just watch him. Just watch that left cover. Playing so high line. Now, at least I'll tell you something. Now, it's just striking my mind now. As a raider, can you go in and attack Sudhakar when he's standing in the defense? Can you do that? Sorry, all the lovers of Palani. Look at that! Look at that for a turn! Have you seen
Jersey
a
number 7
turn
out.
with such ease? It was like a ramp walk model, actually showcasing the outfit. Watch this! Wow! Ballet dancer, ramp walk model. What is he?
Well, Naveed, you called him a celebrity, right? So he had to showcase something, he had to prove your statement. And by the way, in basketball, we call that move turntable. So he did a turntable right there. And a statistic, he's not gone out for the past 2 days. So Sudhakar has remained not out for the past 2 days. So, wow, I'm sure that is a record in itself.
It is. And he just plays 30 minutes. He says, okay, I've got my 30 minutes, I've got my super 10, and he goes back. He's not bothered about reaching 200 today. He says, okay, I've got a lot of time. Let me do it. Kunal Bhati is somewhere there. Kunal Bhati is not even in Chennai. Kunal Bhati is somewhere in Bengaluru and Puducherry is Sudhakar.
Jersey number 1 out.
Because Kunal Bhati is the top second raider and he's way below him. And to add insult to injury, Mukesh Kannan and Masanamuthu also gets points. And now come on, Banu Prakash, do or die raid.
Oh no, take a look at that. We could see the advanced defense from the Palani Tuskers. And the way that dash, that was not just a knee dash, it was like a declaration to the Vijayanagara Veers.
Wow, he's not got a single empty raid. He's not been tackled once in 2 days. Does he? Okay, I'll tell you something. There is no test match in Kabaddi, Sudhakar. Understand? You can you can get out. Oh, finally!
Oh.
Finally! Oh, I will agree that
Raider out. 1 point
commentator
Vijayanagara
search,
Veers.
yes, it exists in Mars.
I
Only
feel
in
bad,
Mars, not
Naveen.
on Earth. My God. My God. For the first time ever in 2.5 days, because last 2 days, yes. So this match is almost off. The first half has gone by. Guys, come on.
Raider save. 1 point Vijayanagara Veers. Jersey number 1 out.
So in 2.5 days, that's the first time that he's been tackled out. And you don't even know who came in for the tackle. Because there was right cover, there was right corner. Sudhakar. Strong me, Sudhakar. Wow. Hey, man, he's naughty, huh? He's very naughty. He is a naughty lad. He looks very decent, but he's very naughty. And in Tamil,
Yeah, well,
we call it kurumbu. Kurumbu means
yes.
that decently being naughty.
Raider
As
out.
Mukesh Kannan steps
1
inside the
point
lobby without a touch
Vijayanagara Veers.
on the defense. Right. Now, the Kannada boys can see something with the comeback. The Aage ka rasta. So something is brewing for the Vijayanagara Veers. No Sudhakar, no Mukesh Kannan, and no Masanamuttu maybe. So now, can they inflict something? Now the defense of Palani Tuskers will be really put to test.
Oh yes, indeed, and they are put to test and they succeed. 3 of them, ensuring that
Raider
Deepak,
out.
they literally
1
picked
point
him up,
Palani Tuskers.
stretchered him without a stretcher and placed him over there and got that defensive point.
Now that's fabulous. That's Gokula Kannan for you. It's a solo tackle. He goes in for the shoulder, then the right thigh. He's got complete grasp on the Raider. Now Masanamuttu is still on the mat. Yeah, the right cover can just bang his thighs and just challenge him. As Masanamuttu comes in across. And right, you staying in Bengaluru, right? So, also, let me also ask you, what's your Kannada? Where is it? Is it above the ground? Is it above the tree? Where is it?
Well, my Kannada is like, I can read and write Kannada. When it comes to speaking, I know enough to,
Wow.
get a cab and go home. So,
Wow, that's nice. You can read and write Kannada now. That's a good achievement. That's good. No, because the reason I asked that is because Vijayanagara Veers are our Kannada boys who are really struggling.
Raider
And
out.
if James
1
Ryan
point
can put
Palani
across few
Tuskers.
Kannada words to keep them motivated is what I wanted. But I don't think so. That's even going to help them. Once again, a strong double tie hold, and then the second line of defense comes in across. Sudhakar has been revived with that
yes.
tackle. He is angry. I can see that in his footwork. He is completely angry. He says, how can I be tackled out? Running hand touch onto the left flank.
Raider save. 1
Goes off
point Palani
without even a
Tuskers.
clue
Jersey
there.
number 7 out.
Wow. Sudhakar there reviving himself and ensuring he got that. And I think the defender who got Sudhakar out, who got that tackle point, I think that can be one of his best achievements out of this entire winter edition. As
For me,
Banu
for me,
Prakash
he's the best
steps
defender.
in for the raid.
Yeah, no, for me, he's the best defender of this match already. From my side, from Naveen Shauri's side, I adjudge him as the best defender. Whoever tackled Sudhakar on that occasion. No, because we didn't even understand who was that. Because he turned the tables on the first defender who came across. Now Krishna Kumar goes in for the diving ankle hold on.
Jersey
Mukesh
number
Kannan
14
does
out.
not get it. This keeps on continuing. If not Sudhakar, it's Mukesh Kannan. And why is the defense trying to get the points when they are not playing enough? When they are not playing so strongly enough? Well, see, I'll tell you something. Now, Banu Prakash, can he go and attack Sudhakar? He does not even move. Look at him. He's not even scared when the Raider is coming to attack. Super tackle. No. Easy jump. Goes off.
Raider
At
save.
least
1
allow
point Palani
our
Tuskers.
graphics operator, Mr.
Jersey number
Veerans,
1 out.
who does such good work, to at least put your name. To at least.
Half time. Change the code.
Okay, Kajal Rana ji, thank you so much for that whistle. Vijayanagar Veers really wanted that half time out very, very soon because it's, yeah, gone as expectations. One-sided, complete dominance, complete thumping sort of a rage, and this is a stomping ground for the stormy Sudhakar. 31 for the Palani Tuskers, only 8. And look at that, Ryan, only 1 tackle point. That is the issue. And let's take a short little break. And you know what? Let's keep this going. And Ryan, can you tell something in Kannada for the Vijayanagar Veers to make a comeback?
Oh God, you're putting me in a position because I actually learned Kannada when I played basketball with my seniors. When I was learning the game, so they used to insult me in Kannada. So most of it is not things that are eligible to say here. But I'll just say Seriyagi Adu and we'll head into a break and get back.
Wow, what nice. Welcome back, everybody. James Ryan ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡದೇ ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು. Wow, I just said James Ryan said play well guys, but Sudhakar is not allowing them to play well. That's what I said, Ryan. Out of the 17 great points what the Palani Tuskers have got, 13 great points are coming in from the stormy raider Sudhakar. How many times that he has told his name. And also, you know what, sometimes we don't even talk about his other units. He has such, this is a swagger. That is a swag of a raid. I've seen so many raiders and I haven't seen that sort of an escape. Now please go back and cue that again if possible. And we will just enjoy that whenever possible. Really, whenever we can do that. That turn was a message. It was a swag. I'm Navin Chaudhary, Ryan. Thank you so much for that Kannada word. But I'm happy, Ryan. You know what? I'm happy that, you know, even though you're not born in that Kannada family, you come across and make sure you respect that language. I really love it. There is a couple
Yes,
of
Naveen,
substitutions.
Definitely. And you know, Naveen, I think if you want these Kannada boys here who are on mat to go ahead and win this match, they need motivation. So I think you should ask them to play the song Santoshake.
Oh!
Red, please.
Oh!
It's over.
That is,
It's over after that. Trust me.
Yeah, that is classic. That's completely classic. And that is a big song that you've just brought out. Mohammad Sinan comes in, gets a point. Oh, you mentioned Santoshake song. And that's a point for Vijayanagar Veers in the second half. First raid is
Let us
well. They
have
start
1
off well.
point Vijayanagara Veers. Jersey number
And
1 out.
for everybody else watching live on Fan Code, if you're not getting related with that song, it's a matinee idol superstar, Mr. Shankar Nag, who just passed away in a very unfortunate state. Very long time ago, not now, very long time ago.
2 points.
But he was a man of revelation.
3 and 44.
2 more
out.
points. 2 more points for Sudhakar. Again in a super tackle situation, going down on his knees does not happen, and the defender tumbles on his own colleague. That's the effect that he's got on the defense. And I'll tell you what, Ryan, we spoke about Shankar Nag. This is Deepak Nag who's come in, Deepak Nag Raju rather. He was the first man, I think, I might even say, in the entire South Indian film industry or I don't know so much of the North, but entire South Indian languages. He was the first director to go underwater and shoot.
Bonus point. Vijayanagara Veers.
He was a hero, director, producer, actor, everything, and he was the one. Many of them know
2
this.
plus 1.
If
1
you're
point.
talking
3
about
point.
Shankar Nag,
Palani Tuskers.
how can you not talk about Malgudi Days? It was Anant Nag and Shankar Nag together who put out Malgudi Days. Malgudi Days is a very, very famous, serial, you can call it, and that was a web series then on. If you now you have to call it, that was a web series, and this is a web series of All Outs from Vijayanagar Veers. Am I right?
1
Yes,
out.
a web series of All Out, and this is season 3 at the moment.
Oh, Ryan, I just don't know how to keep our viewers entertained and engaged. And I'm thankful that you are next to me. I'm really thankful for that. Right. Let's see if something happens in the season 3 of web series of All In for the Vijayanagar Veers. Madhu Kaverappa comes along. I'm so sorry, guys. The supporters of Vijayanagar Veers, I know even you are feeling the same thing. You know, when a team is being shattered so much, what else can you see and take inspiration from? Yes, Santosh Shekke's song was a good one, but I'll tell you what, right now, they don't want Santosh Shekke's song as an inspiration, maybe. They want probably that wow from Kantara. That's what they want. They really want that, the other demon to come along and raid for them. That's what should happen for the Vijayanagara Veers. Guliga, yeah, that's the character. Guliga should come in and raid for the Vijayanagara Veers. Panjurili,
Yeah, well,
you can't help him. Panjurili is a good god, and Guliga should come and raid for Vijayanagara Veers. That's what they need.
oh yes, and a point there in favor of the Vijayanagara Veers. Naveen, see, here you go.
1 point.
You said
Vijayanagara
that
Veers. Jersey
you gave
number
the
9 out.
Kantara reference.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Guliga is having his
And there
effect
we
as
go.
well. And even if somebody is not aware of Kantara, because see, it's not our duty, because I don't call this work. I call this my passion. I call this my blood of storytelling on air. I don't even call this commentary sometimes. And once again, Mukesh Kannan tries to disturb the defense, does not get the hand on the left cover. I'll say this is our happiness to let everybody know if they don't relate to it, because you don't know who's watching on Fan Code Live. So if anybody is still not watched or heard of Kantara, the real legend, that's even beaten the KGF records, KGF 1 and 2 both. That is a movie which is made in Kannada. They did not have any idea, Ryan. Let me tell you something. They did not have any idea to release Pan India. It just happened. It just happened. And see, today, nowadays, you have movie makers making movies and releasing Pan India, wanting to press that Pan India release. No, Kantara had no clue of releasing Pan India, and Rishabh Shetty, a very close friend of mine, we've worked together, we've seen, I've interviewed him a lot, and he is sharing this everywhere, saying, this is my story, rather this is our culture story, which might not be relatable to anybody else, Pan India.
Right.
There's a little bit of a confusion there, and yes, it's cleared.
Right.
Palani Tuskers just wanted a review. They're not giving it up. Just going back on a do or die raid now. So
Yes,
it just
there we
happened
go.
as Harish is coming. Yeah. Oh. Rand, do you think
Yeah,
left cover there's a touch? Left cover says no.
Well, Harish's confidence to do or die raid, he should have gotten. So I think,
Redder save. 1 point.
like I said,
Palani
I'm favoring the
Tuskers.
team that's leading right now. So I'm going to follow on with Harish's confidence. And we can look at the replay. Did he get a touch there? There is a chance. The shoulder, maybe.
Maybe. But Vijayanagar Veers have gone for the review.
TV Empire, Vijayanagara Veers challenges no touch point. Our decision 1 point. Please review.
All right, so the review is being done, and as Naveen put out the Kantara reference. Speaking of movies, one movie I would definitely recommend all sports lovers, especially out there, to watch
Yeah, yeah.
is a movie called The Swimmers. It's on Netflix, and it's actually about two swimmers who Syrian from Syria. These two sisters, they fled from their house in Damascus, and they ended up swimming through the Mediterranean Sea to reach Greece. They seeked asylum and they
Wow.
ended up competing in the Rio Olympics for a team. So the Rio Olympics did have a team that actually represented the refugees. So it's a beautiful
Wow.
story about two sisters, and you'll get to
So
know a
is
lot
it a
about hardships.
documentary? Yeah, is it a documentary? Is it a real life documentary, or is it adapted?
Yes, so it's not a documentary; it's a movie based on a true story.
Review successful.
Wow.
1 point.
Whoa!
Vijayanagara Veers.
Let me tell you this.
Your return.
Kantara is having its effect on Vijayanagara Veers. Review going right for the left cover defender and Vijayanagar Veers together. As the do-or-die raid, the raider was confident of attack, but no. Yeah, swimmers, that's a nice thing. We will watch it. We're all sports lovers. Madhu Kaverappa now running attack
Radar save. 1
on the
point.
left line.
Vijayanagara
Gets
Veers.
it.
Jersey number 11 out.
Yes, and Kaverappa there. That's also a familiar Kannadiga name. I do have friends with that surname, so I'm happy to say that out loud here on
Yeah.
fan code. And
And I'm sure
right now the Vijayanagara
they're all
Veers.
from Coorg and Kodagu, right? I'm sure they're all from Coorg
Yes,
and Kodagu.
yes,
Radar
very
save.
true.
Yeah.
And
1 point.
actually,
Palani
more of them are
Tuskers.
hockey
Jersey number
players. You
14
know,
out.
the Kaverappas I know
Yeah.
are all hockey players. So it's good to see a kabaddi player here.
Oh yes, oh yes. And then once again on that right corner, kick. And Sudhakar says, what was this? What was this?
Double entry. 1 technical
Oh,
point. Favor
come
of
on.
Palani Tuskers.
Deepak Nagaraju, what did you do? Unbelievable. You had Madhu Kaverappa standing right there inside the midline, and you just went in. I didn't understand why did he do that. This is Deepak Nagaraju, and Madhu Kaverappa on that previous raid was inside the midline already. Now don't get confused. Right.
Right, we can see Deepak Nagaraj here trying to get a point for his team because they are down by 25 points. That's the deficit. Palani Tuskers have somewhat, reduced their pace of scoring. And I hope Sudhakar didn't hear me because the impact will be on the Vijayanagara Veers. As looks like he's decided to not go for the major attack. Looks like he'll be getting the bonus though because 6 men are on. And Sudhakar, yes, I think it will be only the bonus this raid.
Bonus point. Palani Tuskers.
Oh yes, but even then, that's not an empty raid. So from 2 days, he's not got an empty raid. So let's put it that way, and let's see, our talks can change that as it changes tackle. He got tackled with all our, prayers or might or whatever you want to call it as. Another point for Madhu Kaverappa.
1 point.
For me, Madhu
Vijayanagara
Kaverappa
Veers.
should
Jersey
raid.
number 2 out.
Most often than not, it has to be Madhu Kaverappa raiding.
Yes, clearly,
That's a
he's
good
actually
turn.
come out positive for the team, and
Yeah.
when he has it going, he should continue going, because it can actually change the fortunes, and the team can identify him and make him their key raider, and he can step forward for their matches to come as well.
Wow, Vodagadu was the word
Bonus
that I
plus 1
heard.
point.
But
Palani
no,
Tuskers.
Ashwana does not play
Jersey number
inside.
4 out.
Bonus
14 out.
That was the 4th time that he tried the kick. There, he gets it this time.
Red.
He claps and enjoys that. Somewhere, Sudhakar is, I feel like he's going to play the whole game. He's going to play the whole 40 minutes. It's a mirror image score anyways.
Yes, and if Sudhakar plays, I think he has around 1 minute 10 seconds if we are following his threshold from the previous games. As Deepak Nagaraj will come back with an empty raid, and I think there's a good chance Sudhakar knows he's likely to get subbed. That's why he's coming on for all the raids. Can he get through? He can walk through. That is
Bonus
Sudhakar for
match,
you, ladies
1
and
point.
gentlemen.
Palani Tuskers.
Whoa! Now,
Jersey number 7 out.
why did the defender go for the dash? Full-hearted, full blow dash. There, look at him. He just walks it. He just guides him through as if he's gonna. Oh, is he a? Hang on. Is he a
Substitution.
bridesmaid or
Palani
what?
Tuskers.
No! Sudhakar does not play.
5 out.
The whole 40
30
minutes. He's happy to go back and sit. He just plays 30 minutes of every game. That's the fourth consecutive time that he's done it. Last 3 matches, only 30 minutes of game. Now this is the fourth one. If needed, he can come back, but I don't think so.
Yes, and that's a right decision by the coach sometimes. You know, the coaches have to think from a bigger picture. You know, they have to look at the players' safety. And we all know injuries can happen at any given point of time. And especially when you go to do that extra bit is when you get injured. As a Banu Prakash, that's not a literal injury, but definitely an injury in your mind because you couldn't get a point for your team.
Very much. Right corner. Look at that. Damodaran. He's come in as a substitute and blocks him. There we go. 21 rate points today. And to add to 158 plus 21, Brian, you're good in mathematics. How much that is?
179, my friend.
Yeah,
you put me in a
that's
spot
the
right
total
there.
tally.
I'm an art student.
Each 1
That's the
point.
total tally for Swami Sudhakar. Each 1 point. Oh, I heard the words Ache Ache. That means go out, put him out, put him out.
Red.
But
Red,
the
Vijayanagara
defender
Veers.
thought that it has been told to him.
Substitution. Vijayanagara Veers. Please turn. 14
Yeah,
out.
the defender
1 in.
thought that the team is telling him also to go out. Probably that's what happened.
Red.
Yeah, Madhu Kaverappa, he's just trying his best. And all Kodagu people are all full warriors. And you, my lad, superb. Just amazingly marvelous is Swami Sudhakar. He also knows when the camera is panning to him, when he's being taken live. There we go. He always knows it. How can you be so
Well, you called him a
much?
celebrity, right? So
Exactly, that's the word. So everything comes under that word.
Paparazzi.
Yes, correct. Yeah, paparazzi. Exactly. Oh. And sometimes, I'll tell you, just speaking about paparazzi, they probably go back to
Red
the
at
people who
1
do
point.
good work
Palani Tuskers. Jersey number
only
44
say
out.
what? Twice, thrice a year. So probably they shoot the whole year and paparazzi is all behind for those big stars who've got 3 releases, 2 releases a year. But what about this star? What about this superstar on the Kabaddi mat? He's got 5 block. He's got 7. No, wait, hang on. He's got 8 blockbuster back-to-back releases. He's got 8 blockbusters. That means he's got 8 Super 10s in consecutive matches. So what about that for a paparazzi to follow him?
well, it's confusion, right? Like I said, we're still on season 3 here, going on the mat, and the paparazzi has to focus on what's going on now, and then they'll slowly revert back to what's happening there, I guess. And Harish here gets another
Red
point,
SF,
and
1
Vijayanagara
point.
Veers
Palani
heading
Tuskers.
towards
Jersey
another
number
all-out,
1
I
out.
think.
Yeah, all out another poor defensive tackle by Harish. Does not go back down and low. Another Harish there as a Raider gets the point.
Strategic
Last
timeout.
5 matches is 69 points for Swami Sudhakar. So that is the
आराम से
blockbuster
खेल
effect that
इंजरी
he's
मत
got.
ठीक है कल का मैच भी है अभी
That's almost 14
आराम
points.
से खेलिए अभी मैं
Uh,
ट्राई कर अगर होगा तो ठीक है ज़्यादा रिस्क मत ले
Coach says don't get injured. Tomorrow also you
ज़्यादा
have a
लगी
match,
पाँव में
Madhu Kaverappa.
कहाँ लगी है
And that's a good one. Yeah, that's just
ठीक है आराम से
keeping
खेल
Madhu Kaverappa very, very close
नहीं नहीं
and very safe.
अभी हो गया है ज़्यादा ट्राई करने जाएगा पहले पाँव में इंजरी हो रखी है आराम से ट्राई कर ठीक है लेफ्ट साइड एडवांस मारेगा ओके हाँ करके आ जाओ वापस से ट्राई मत करो
And I don't think so. Ilavaran had anything to even discuss there. Probably only the coach of the Vijayanagara Veers does not want the Raiders to get injured.
Yes, and even the coach of the Vijaynagar told Madhu Kavirappa to be careful and not do too much. And this is a do-or-die raid, which means he will have to commit himself towards the raid. However, he can possibly just get the bonus. He does not have to go in for the touch point, and he can return safely without
Bonus point,
possibly
Vijayanagar
getting
Veers.
tackled. All right, here we go. The super tackle situation is on for the Vijayanagara Veers. They will have to stop Mukesh Khannan, who's been really good today, and he's given a good competition to our friend Sudhakar. However, there is not much of a. I mean, I can't call it. It would be injustice to call it competition, but good performance from Mukesh Khannan.
Raider says
As
1 point, Palani Tuskers. Jersey number
One more
3
point.
on.
Competition or complimenting, that's what you want to call him. He's complimented him really well, is Mukesh Khannan.
Red.
He's also been the captain for a few matches. And today also making sure he's supporting Sudhakar every single time as Madhu Kavirappa comes in. Last man standing. Can he save the Vijayanagara Veers from another web series of an all-out? Now you speak about web series, my favorite of all time is Breaking Bad. And they have once again broken it.
Bonus
Once
point,
again
Vijayanagar
broken
Veers.
the
All out,
tackles,
1 plus
the
2, 3
final
points.
chord
Palani
of the
Tuskers.
Vijayanagara Veers.
Vijayanagar
Another
Veers
all-out.
all out.
And
Ball in.
Ryan, I think I'm going to join Sudhakar on the bench for a while and give you the responsibilities from here on in for the last 5 minutes, Ryan.
Definitely, Naveen. No worries, no worries. The star always needs to be on the bench and rest, and you can be the
Oh
Sudhakaran
my
for
God.
now. As
I am no
as
star, buddy.
Velavan.
I'm really thankful that there is you who can manage